Hello. Welcome to this London Midland service for Monster Train, calling at throws, disappointment, and dying to rage fell. No. What's happened, eh? What's the run history like? Uh, we won, and then we lost on to Seraph. I lost to Seraph at least. That's fine. I click this. Yeah. It was that run where we had a big floor, but it took forever to set up. So double heavies just walked past us and hit the pyre for 40, and we died. I had a haircut. So last episode, I think I said I shaved. Stygian. This time I got a haircut. So maybe like the biblical story of Samson, my power is actually tied to my hair, facial or otherwise. Stigian random. It's purple red. Red showing up a lot. I like purple red because it's kind of like pretty standard, right? It's like do loads of damage from spells and do loads of damage from rage. Do one or the other. Got Seraph the Temperance. We got 2 Titans Tooth, 2 Titans Teeth, 2 Vents, and a Frenzy Swarm. Wow, 1 Frenzy Swarm and 2 Titans Tooth. 2 Titans Teeth. Titans Teeth and Vent kind of overlap slightly in the sense that they do AoE damage. But with the Frenzied Swarm, this is nice. Apply 1 and discard your hand. Wow. Wow. Oh no, not a Vapor Funnel again. 2 Frostbite. But Vapor Funnel though, like, it's a good artifact. Strike. Apply Frostbite 10. Damage spells on this floor. Cost -1. Neither of these say sweep, I've noticed. So many damage spells. 5 Frozen Lances, 5 Torches. I don't know how that goes with Vent. I actually have never thought about how that works. How does Conduit get better? Do I even know if I even taken that? I have taken Conduit 2. Cost -2. I'm gonna go for it. Because it's Seraph the Temperate as well. And the deck does have like 10 damage spells in it. 12. 14. 5 torches, 5 thingies. We'll do this. We'll just, you know, just kill them all with this. I don't know if this is a good strategy. I also don't know if it's a good strategy on Covenant 23. It might be a good strategy on, like, I mean, you can't kill, like, this is not a very good hand for this because can't kill the backline. It doesn't do any damage now that it's gone up to this floor. Like, this is why this doesn't work, is that once it gets up here, well, we do have Vapor Funnel, so we only need to get you to 15 actually. And then we can just leave it. Wow. That's a good hand for that, isn't it? Why does the cost on those change as soon as I put the Train Steward down? How strange. What a strange visual bug. I'm not sure I like this already. I am not sure that this works. 10 damage with the trial and a deck that's absolutely atrocious. Ice Tornado. Crypt Builder. Crypt Builder. Ice Tornado. It's probably Ice Tornado, right? Molting Imp. Yeah, alright. I'm up for that. Sweep. Apply spell weakness 1 to the attacked unit. Titan Sentry, though. Titan Sentry deals with the backline. And then we kind of just need... Are we gonna... Alright, let's make an actual plan here, shall we? Titan Sentry. Merchant of Steel. Upgrade it. Dupe it here. That's so far away. It's after Daedalus. And it's double-barrel Daedalus as well. What is the plan here, folks? Unless it's Merchant of Magic instead. And we get Ice Tornado -1 and hold. Oh, I don't even need -1 really, does it? It just gets holdover and then we do. Oh, that only does 60 damage a turn. It's not great. It's not whoop-de-doo. Do we just take all the cards that say Offering and make Frenzy Swarm holdover, and just every turn is playing 2 Titan's Teeth and 2 of the other cards? I don't know. These are all good units as well, is the other thing to note. It's just which one do you take first so that you can then facilitate doing other things. Like, I take Titan Sentry and put Tethys behind it, right? Like, that is fine. It's just what's the long-term plan for that? Go to this Merchant of Steel, go to a Hellhorned banner, find an Alpha Fiend or something that's just big and that can mop up on the middle floor. Find a Icy Silophyte, another Icy Silophyte, and put that behind the big thing, and then do the opposite way around, or do Icy Silophyte, Titan Sentry, and then a big unit and Tethys. I think there's lots of ways we can do this. I think this is a good start. Endless Shark, you spoil me. And endless +25 Shark. Do you need to make it +25 if it's endless? Probably not. That's probably incorrect. There's the Alpha Fiend. Problem is neither of these really work on Alpha Fiends. +25. I mean, +25's fine. +25 multi-strike, like, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, okay. We have a vague deck here. We have a deck. It is beginning to be a deck. I think we've probably... How much health does Tethys have? 5. Do we need Tethys to win? Or is it just Titan Sentry? Titan Sentry does loads... Oh, he doesn't do loads of Frostbite because he doesn't have any attack. Possibly should have put +10 on him. This has got Endless, so I'm totally okay with it. This has got 50, so, like, doesn't do a huge amount. Where are we going next? Presumably Merchant of Magic, Stygian banner. Let's do it. 3 spikes is alright. Endless Shark is just extremely good. Maybe we put Tethys behind the Shark. We can't really, because Tethys just dies so quickly against spikes, against this. I think we do it like this. Admittedly, I now can't get... I'll get the Collector, it's fine. It's fine. I got 10 torch. I got 10 damage spells. Yeah, there they all are. Imagine that, eh? What's going on down here? Yeah, that's great. Oh, the incant. The incant. That's fine. Tethys, no. Please. A brief respite already. I forget how short these early combats are sometimes. It's a shame I can't get you dead by Alpha Fiend, but what are you going to do? You're 2 space, right? Yeah, we just play you on the way up. I guess I play. Yeah, I guess I play you here first. 132. That's not bad, is it? Okay. It's a weird one, but we took no damage. We got the trial. I don't think I really need more of this stuff. I mean, looking at the numbers on this card, it's not bad. But you kind of have to double stack it to really make it super exciting. I'm not going to take it. Welder Helper to put armor on Titan Sentry. Yes. Yes. Not Titan Sentry, Alpha Fiend. Sorry. Armor on Titan Sentry is irrelevant, as we've established, because he has Endless now. Oh my goodness. Alright, so you go behind Titan Sentry. And then Tethys, Alpha Fiend on the middle floor. And that's a lot of damage. Especially against relentless combats. I'll look at this and then I'll go to the event. Oh, we did find a double stack actually. 2 dazed. Discard both your hands. 20 frostbite. I'll just check this first. The remains of Armageddon litter the icy landscape. Purge piercing. Purge 2 damage shield. Purge kill an on-boss unit. Can we just hold this until the Seraph fight and then play it for what, like 4 energy times all of the spell weakness we put on it with Icy Silophyte? How much would we have to do? Seraph has 3,000 right before Covenant 25. Covenant 25 gives her 4,000 in total. So we'd have to do 100 of this. 30 times 100. But with the spell weakness, you know, 10 spell weakness, suddenly that only makes it 10. Doing 10 energy. And there's a card in the deck that we just can't play until we get to Seraph. We just take this. The fact that they say Purge is really sad. Is there some sort of... like, this might be one of those events that you can upgrade them if they're still in your deck. I'm going to try and find that out. I'm going to just not play this. And then I'm going to see if at some point there will be a second event that lets us upgrade it to non-purge. Because otherwise that event is trash, right? Like, pure garbage. Pure garbage. I'm going to make this free so that I can play the Ice Tornado and Frenzied Swarm at the same time. Play this and then play this to play the Titan's Tooth. And then also give this plus 10, so it's 30 damage 3 times. That's value. That's what we like to call, folks, value. And let's start purging the Frozen Lances, I think. Because 6 to the front is not as useful to me as 2 anywhere. but I may be wrong. I may be wrong. It has been known. Alright, Daedalus, what you got for me? We're going to be reliant on these bombs going in sensible places. But even if they don't, Endless Sharks should just... Hey, wait, this is a terrible hand. This hand sucks. I guess Icy Starlight isn't getting played this time through the deck, which probably means she's not getting played at all. Okay, so is Titan Sentry getting played here instead? For now, yes. No, actually, because I drew the Molting Imp. Probably should think about this for more than 2 seconds. Wait, no, it needs Icy Starlight to go somewhere. I also don't want to make. Also don't want the top to be full before I'm ready for. Like, I need to make sure that there's 2 space on the top for Titan Sentry to get put down. Should I need to go 5 rounds? 5 rounds? Why did I say the number 5? 5 rounds. That's a very arbitrary number to be also just made up out of nowhere. In case we need to go to the top, basically, is what I was going to say. Smelting Imp needs to go, because I need the space. You're dead. But you're not dead if I get rid of you. Which is acceptable. Thank you. Alpha Fiend's very slowly getting there. He is, of course, not the plan. He is just a plan. One of you dies to this. Oh no, because Daedalus is on this floor as well. Well, we'll just roll it anyway. Yeah, that's fine. That's acceptable. It's a shame I can't get you killed. But you die on this floor, and they'll get rid of some train stewards. Sorry, train stewards. This is very rude. This should do 2 damage, right? If you've got 0 energy, but it's X cost, it should be X minus 1. So I should heal them for 2, I suppose, by that logic. It's not final wave, is it? No. If you're dying right on time. Let's Welder Helper here, and then kill my own Welder Helper. Don't play this. Anywhere? For any reason? Vapor Funnel! Alright, now we're on final wave. Now we play Titan Sentry. 68, that's not as much as I thought it would be. That was probably overkill. I meant to probably just play the torch there instead. Oh, Icy Solify, you've decided to bless us with your presence. I mean, Daedalus is dead anyway, but... Oh, you're 2 space! Gross. We win. I mean, obviously we win, but, like, the fact that we also drew that. Okay. So if our opening draw is Icy Solar Fight, but no other units, it's pretty miserable. A Transcend Imp for 1 Molting Imp and 1 Welder Helper. I'll take this. 1 energy, 25 armor is generally a good card. How many unit priority draws do we have? 3. And Titan Sentry, Icy Silophyte, Alpha Fiend. Is that enough, considering that the Titan Sentry is endless? Can't play Titan Sentry, Alpha Fiend, Tethys on the same floor unless we take space, but I don't see why we would take space here. I feel like we're taking draw. The only thing I can think of is putting Steelworker on the very top, giving it like a +10 or something, and then plonking Titan Sentry in front of it should the combat go to the top floor. But that doesn't sound great. My issue is that we've got 3 units, so on the first turn we've got a 1 in 3 chance, well, slightly less because of you actually draw other real cards as well, a 1 in 3 chance of having just Icy Silophyte and nothing. I suppose in that scenario we put it in the middle. The only reason we were upset last time is because Daedalus bombed the middle, and that's not ever really going to be a situation that happens again. We're taking draw. There's the Hell Vent, but unfortunately it's on the opposite side to the Merchant of Steel, although I do only have 90 gold. But there are card removes here. There's nothing really to dupe either. Wow, this is a tough one actually. What's next? We'll probably go in this way, right? Magic, artifact, event. So I'll probably look at this and maybe just give, like, if I can give Silophyte +10 or something, one of the other decent ones that just costs 25, I will buy it. But obviously I can't then afford, like, a multi-strike or a... yeah. A Battle Stone. Sweep 6, 20 health. This is probably good, because then at least there's a chance that I can plonk it down if it's the only unit I draw first turn and it lives. Right, let's bounce. Goodbye Train Stewards now, next. And what you got for me? Sweep! A spell weakness 1. Damage spells cast on this floor cost -1. Maybe I'll plonk him behind Titan Sentry now and put Silophyte, Alpha Fiend as a floor. Nah. The spell weakness doesn't excite me that much because I'm always going to try and play Tethys above Silophyte, so that then the damage, the energy reduction on the spells is more exciting to me. So I'm going to take Conduit too, because we gotta try it, right? We gotta, you know, you don't get better at games unless you try other things. I'm not taking Spikes this time, because Tethys just dies, Silophyte just dies. But endless Titan Sentries can just win. It's only Pyre Master as well. It's not like we're talking about Self-Made Harpy or the one with Stealth. Spikes 4. And Haste, in fact. Well, the Haste doesn't go anywhere with Titan Sentry. 25 armor as well. I mean, Icy Silophyte almost certainly dies. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm feeling a bit Devil May Care, you know? I'm feeling a bit, full of the other one. The other way you could say that. You're only taking 10, you're getting up, but you know, got no attack, so... There's a case there to be made for not playing Tethys at all, so that it lives, so that you can play it later and it lives through the spikes. 12. I am going to vent this floor so that Silophyte doesn't take as much spikes damage. Still got this. You're only taking 9. So this, yeah, 105 damage. This is where we really need to start making sure that we can kill things. This is the test. This is the true test. And this just is very nice. These torches are also terrible now. I mean, this is alright. This is an acceptable card. This exact scenario. Probably need to, like, hold this over or something. Yeah. Tethys lives just about. It's clunky. But it's only clunky really because of the spikes. Where does this alloy of the ancients need to go? Does Tethys need to live? Or does Silophyte need to live? It's only one spell weakness. It's not, but it's very good in the relentless phase. What are we drawing? I'm overthinking it. I really don't think it's that important. Maybe it was that important, I don't know. Would have been nice to have you die slightly earlier than now. And I probably should have factored that into my calculations, so I should probably give you... I don't know, actually. I mean, maybe I should have let Tethys die, actually, so that I had room to put Titan Sentry up here. I don't know. These are all valid. These are all valid lines. I'm gonna make you have a bit more health, and then I'm going to do the crap out of this. $33 makes no difference. We're taking 6 regardless. Spikes may have been a mistake here. We will see. We will see. 68. Oh, I've taken a lot up here as well. I'm going to do this because of reasons. 247. Let's just, yeah, let's just make sure that we can actually get a Titan Sentry Plate at the top there, should we need to. Ah, scroll wheel, please. The scroll wheel shenanigans continue. $100? That's terrible. Although we're about we drew the Frenzied Swarm and the 2 Titan's Teeth, so that's pretty tasty. 217 and then Vapor Funnel gets it. Oh, that was not great, was it? That was not great. And that might just be because of the spikes. Oh, Pyre gets plus 15 is flipping huge here with this. Ice Storm. I am going to this Merchant of Magic, wasn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I was. It's kind of just a worse version of Ice Tornado. Yeah, I'm out. Does this count for Tethys, right? It must do. It says deal 5 damage on it. We can get a holdover on this, and then suddenly we can give Alpha Fiend, like, 100 armor quite easily. Yeah, I'll take it. It's a good card. It's a good card generally. Ooh! Ooh! More remains of Armageddon are found in the snow, eerily similar to before. Hope for peace. Cards with Purge have Consume instead. Wow, I've never seen that before. Cards with Purge have Consume instead. Achievement unlocked. It's a secret. Well, there we go. That's not my deck. Why do I always do that? This is where my deck is. So that means now this says Consume Piercing, deal 30 damage to enemy units. Nice. That's very nice. Merchant of Magic. Let's have a look. Don't spend the money though. Permafrost. Magic Power and Consume. -1. Incant abilities trigger additional time. Cards with Consume have a 50% chance to be discarded instead. I like it. I like it. I mean, Incant is good for the 2 imps we have, but it's not that good otherwise, obviously. What you got for me? Concealed Caverns? No. Don't make me choose this, please. I rerolled 60. I was almost certainly going to reroll. I don't think we need it. But also we got 82 Pyre health. We could go either way, actually, looking at it. Card removes might be better. Duplicate something. Why do I think this is my deck? That's probably because the Slay the Spire the button's up there. What am I duping? I might be duping a holdover branding right that costs 0 because of Tethys. That might be what's happening. Let's go big, shall we? We've been going big pretty much every single choice we've been given in this run, taking challenges and taking weird niche Tethys upgrades. Alright, reroll. Hold over. Why? Maybe we can just make the deck very, very small. I will make this 2 because there are cases where I want to play outside of the Tethys floor. Purge cards? Nah, spend the money here. Spend the money on that much. No magic. Alright, let's go. Can I have a non-spiked trial, please? Mark of Invasion. Mark of Invasion's fine if we draw any of our damage cards. Plus we got Vapor Funnel, so we could just probably ignore it, in fact. We got Vapor Funnel and Bone of the Blacksmith, which I did mention that that was very good. But not at the same time as something else good happened quite shortly afterwards, so I didn't really mention it. They're so weak! Give +2 to all friendly units. Like, no. Who cares? In fact, just don't do anything to me. Just... get wrecked, son. Okay, so Branding Right does cost 0 on the Tethys floor, which I was almost certain of anyway, to be fair. I'll put this here. Sometimes I want Tethys to die, but not when this floor's not when the middle floor is small, because I can't play the Titan Sentry here even if Tethys did die. The only reason I'd need to do this is if something has sweep, and I don't think anything does have sweep in this combat. I think I have managed to at least ascertain that. Wow, Deck's very, very good at this exact combat, isn't it? And I'm having a small problem thinking that Alpha Fiend has Slay, and it doesn't. It just has Strike. It just has to get a hit off, and it's good. It's gravy. You have 0 attack, so there's really no reason for my Titan Sentry to take 8, except for... Is next turn Respite? I have to really internalise that as well. If next turn's Respite, then... I might have to play a Torch on him. Might have to play this Torch on him. Wow, this is enemy units! That's crazy. This might just win us the combat, providing, like, if we can give Titan Sentry a bit more health as well. If we can give him +25, and Silify can put, like, 10 spell weakness on something, that might just win us the fight. That might just be a boss. What am I doing? The question is whether I want Titan Sentry to take 8 or not. If he takes 8, then he can die on the next turn to the Torch, which if this is the Respite, then I can just play him fresh on the boss turn. So, I mean, yes is the answer. Like, just click enter. Just making sure that was definitely correct. It's not Respite, but it's also fine. Is it? Not really. Well, now I need to give him a bit more health. What happened? Oh, I gave these dudes attack from from the extinguish abilities. Okay, well that's fine. At least I got him into range for the weak torch. We'll call that genius play. We'll call that entirely calculated. Didn't get you a strike there, Alpha Fiend, but don't see how it's going to matter. $76 is a lot less than I thought it would be. I guess it's because this guy's a total bug. 64 actually went down. Oh man, I made him 7 times 5. I'm scared now. $79. Only 2 spell weakness. Have I ruined it here? Do I have to keep the spell weakness on him so I can play Most Blessed Sword next turn for, what would it be? 390 plus 2 spell weakness? Yeah, I think I have to. And then just hope that the Titan Sentry finishes him off. I don't think that's maths though. I think I've eaten it. Oh god, have I lost? Yes. Oh, why? Why? Oh, for God's sake. Ah. God damn it. Self-made harpy, what have you done to me? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I thought like I felt like it was all right. You know what it was? It was this. This is just not very good. It didn't really get to do anything during the boss phase. Like, a couple more spell weakness and we would have been alright. So there we go. Sad. I guess the problem is that you can apply 10 spell weakness, but you can, if you still then only just play 1, you can then only get 1 spell card to do any value out of that. So the fact that the whole hand costs -2 is irrelevant because, yeah, sure, your Ice Tornado costs 0 and you get 90 damage out of it, or 180 damage out of it because of the spell weakness, but then your Frozen Lances cost 0 but then still only do 6. I guess it would be too OP if spell weakness ticked down by 1 every time they got hit by a spell, but that might be the only scenario in which this is actually any good, is that your Ice Tornado does 5 times the damage, then your Frozen Lance does 4 times the damage, then your next Frozen Lance does 3 times the damage. That's at least. Or spell weakness is double damage for that many spells. So instead of 10 spell weakness making this do 300 3 times, you can play this for 63 times and then play this for 12 and then play this for 44 and then, you know. I don't know. I'm just trying to extend the length of this video basically so that it's not blindingly obvious that, oh, it's only 45 minutes, he must lose. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you let me know by giving the video a like or any other means that you can think of. And other than that, I will see you next time. Bye bye.